Scorpio, welcome back. If you're returning, welcome to Aether Tarot. If you're new here, then we're doing a general collective reading today, so just take what resonates, leave the rest behind, flip and switch the roles if you need to. Don't try and make anything fit though. If it's not your story, then just leave it, let it go. Try and get these in order they came out. All right. First card out, we have Needle and Thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. This is in your current position too, so very good. Then we've got the Dagger. Fear, worries, tense situations. So it's as though you get this wish granted and then you're worried about somebody taking it off you. Like you get protective of it, like I've got to guard this from others. Kind of like it flips from being happy and to being like kind of like a bit paranoid here. And then we've got the jug, lighthearted, carefree time. Kind of feel like something is coming through with regards to money or a situation that is related to money. This is what it's giving. And then we've got pay attention to your finances with the purse. So I feel like in this lighthearted, carefree time, that's where you could be like maybe overspending or not, you know, not keeping a close eye on your spending here. So then there's this financial, you know, warning here. Just keep that in check. And then we've got Dark Man, dealing with a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. At the bottom of the deck, we've got happiness and well-being. The Sun. So, you know, I feel like that really ties into the wish being granted in this lighthearted, carefree time. So, yeah, let's see. Maybe a wish gets granted for you and not for somebody else. And so it's like I want to kill you for getting what I wanted or something like this with the Dagger. But honestly, yeah, there's a tense situation in the near future, and it's kind of giving like, I don't know, you could be out having this carefree time, and there could be like someone that wants to start a fight. Yeah, it's a very kind of on off a little bit line up, like good, bad, and who knows about this Dark Man. So let's see who this is. All right, Queen of Swords in reverse. So who is this Queen of Swords? This is interesting. So this person is a liar. Plain and simple. She's a liar. So if you're dealing with this Queen of Swords, she could be giving, you know, leading you under false pretenses with something here. Maybe saying something is yours and it's not really the case. So, or it could be the case, but then it's like there's a catch. There's some sort of catch to it. It's like you haven't been given the whole truth. So she's either lying or she's not giving the whole truth and nothing but the truth here. So a bit of caution with whatever this is. All right, let's see. Clarify this Queen of Swords in reverse. Devil in reverse. Okay, so you could be getting a wish granted because you've been dealing with the Queen of Swords in reverse and you've pulled your power back from them. You've taken back control over what toxicity was involved with dealing with them. Whatever this was, something was going backwards with this Queen of Swords. Either her life is going backwards because maybe she's got some toxic addictions and things and you've like gotten out of there. yeah, we've got an 8 of Wands in the reverse, like something's not working with her. But you know, like the needle and thread, it's like somebody's been like very particularly sewing these loops, like creating, you know, like sewing something up, like tightening up a hole in their life. And this could be, you know, if you're a masculine, this could have been someone you were dating, or if you're a feminine, this could be a friend. And you may be recognizing like who's around you that's a negative influence, or, you know, not giving, who's around you that, so we've got a 2 of Cups here. And a Page of Pentacles in reverse. So, interesting. Let's get another card, because it could be a lot of things going in here. It's like somehow your lives were sort of stitched together, but you're pulling back from this. Hangman in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse. These queens are really attached to something dark, something really dark. With the High Priestess in reverse, with the Queen of Wands, this is giving Dark High Priestess, you know, like witchcraft, evil, pure evil. And when you're around these energies, you're not going to have any perspective. Like it's, I don't know, like something will be holding up your life. So I feel like you're breaking free from this. I feel like you must be breaking free from this. Because you're understanding the truth now. See, it could have been that you were like in these illusions that they've created, like this, it's like whatever they do, maybe what they do for work or their lifestyle, however they live, or their addictions, whatever this is, it's like you were to be around them, you would be going down the same tunnel, down the same black hole, and you realizing the truth about this matter. Oh, well, we've got a King of Wands in reverse and an Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's like these secrets are being revealed. So the Moon in reverse, like things are coming to the light for you now. There's some truth coming to the light for you now. It's like you weren't stealing or being taken from, I don't think, like in a material way, but something very, I don't know, something's off, like seriously off here about whatever this King of Wands is doing with these women. And there's no money coming in. Well, there's no like new financial opportunities so long as you're staying in this mess around these toxic feminines, these karmics. Life will just kind of like always be through a tainted view around these karmics. So I feel like you've got your defense systems up here and you're manifesting something new, because I feel like you're starting to see through it. You're seeing the truth, you're seeing through it, you're seeing that, like, I don't know, whatever it is that these women do, and this King of Wands, he's got to be karmic to be around these karmic women. Well, he doesn't have to be, but, you know, like, maybe he wasn't in the beginning, or he, you know, but eventually people rub off on you if you spend too much time with them. This King of Wands to the Queen of Wands, they're very much linked. She is, but they're very selfish energies. So I feel like you're pulling back from these karmics. But Who's the sincere wish? I mean, it's like you got to pull back and go back to the drawing board, make some new plans here with this Two of Wands. But that brings in the fear, worries, and tense situations, because, okay, say you want to break free from whatever you were doing here with these people. Maybe there was some illegal activity going on here. And perhaps then the fear, worries, and tense situations come in with like, okay, people know about me. People know what I've done, or, you know, I'm not doing it anymore. But these people have dirt. They have, I mean, they've got dirt on, you've got dirt on them, but they've got dirt on you. Is how it seems. So that can bring in the fear and the worries, because it's like, okay, so even if I do plan to move on with my life and do some other things, like, is this going to come back to bite me one day? I feel like it's coming sort of out of that situation. Clarify this Two of Wands. You're trying to plan to get out of something, but yeah, Three of Pentacles in reverse. This comes out, and I swear it comes out in every single one of your readings. It's like, okay, so you may want to, I mean, this could have to do with like illegal income, some sort of activity that's, you know, something that you were getting paid to do, or something they were getting paid to do and paying you, or I don't know. But here, you know, like going back to like some sort of normal career, it's like, what am I going to do if I don't do what I was doing before? So I feel like somebody's trying to plan to like clean things up here, but you know, there's a money thing. There's a money thing to handle. But I mean, there was a success in a relationship previously, but it ended in heartbreak because of a Knight of Wands situation, which is the same as this King of Wands. So I feel like this King of Wands, Knight of Wands, same person, right? It's like he can't have a normal relationship with somebody and clean his life up until he gets out of this mess. And perhaps that's what ended the successful relationship to begin with, is he still had this going on in the background. Yeah, and it ended in heartbreak and betrayal. So somebody's, I don't know, like maybe there's been a certain amount of money come in for somebody, and this is the sincere wish that's been granted. Somebody wanted to do this work or whatever this is until they reached a certain financial point, and that's the success. The sincere wish that's been granted is the Ten of Pentacles. Like they got like a certain amount of money or a lump sum of money, and it was like, okay, so once I get this certain amount of money, then I'm going to go back into the planning phase and put it towards something new, make changes in life. But then the fear and the worries and these tense situations come back in, because it's like, okay, God, I've got to enter the real world again now. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? So clarify this Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, because something with somebody else's career or business, maybe like their cover job or their day job, or you know, like what they present themselves to the world to do. Maybe somebody hasn't been working for a while, or their other business has not been making money, it's been going backwards. Something's been going backwards there. So I feel like that's where the tense situations come in, and somebody's not kind of happy with, it's like somebody is really kind of skilled at what they do here, but they're not skilled at, I don't know, running something legitimate. Interesting read. So what's the Three of Pentacles to the Eight of Wands in reverse? King of Swords. So somebody wants to get, you know, like cleaned up, have a lawful job, a lawful career, something above board. And yeah, and this could be like, oh geez, you know, when would the law maybe crack down on me for something that has happened to me in the past? Or maybe, you know, it wasn't like somebody was breaking out of this, like they got back into something they did before. And the fear and the worry and the tense situations came in because, you know, there was a legal mishap. Something kind of popped up there. And it's like, ooh. There could be some legal issue that comes in here. And it seemingly makes somebody look like, geez, okay, somebody could be getting like kicked out of a home, car repossessed. It could be looking something like that, or pulled over for drunk driving or DIY. What's the, not DIY, DUI. Yeah, so we've got like this 5 of Pentacles here, where, you know, somebody's under a real money crunch. Maybe because they've had too much lighthearted, carefree time. They haven't been taking things seriously. They haven't been planning on solving some problems. They have been avoiding, unprepared for, you know, honestly, I don't think things were going great to begin with, and instead of solving those problems, somebody was avoiding them. And so they certainly didn't have any room for anything new to go wrong or anything else to pop up. And now something else has popped up. So somebody is completely unprepared for this because they were already in an avoidant behavior. Okay, so this is unplanned, I think. And this is a fight that won't be won. Or it's, yeah, just unprepared. Unprepared for another fight. And unprepared for another, like, hit. Now, this could just be, like, way overspending over the holidays. Maybe on a vacation, maybe on Christmas, all of that. You could be, you know, you could be in the kind of industry where work shuts down for a few weeks, so there isn't even a way to like kind of work your way through it and get out of that. You know, like say if you're in construction or something and it, you know, maybe a job site shuts down for a couple of weeks. There's no, you know, you can't take an extra shift or do any overtime or anything like that. Pick up any other jobs because everybody's off for that time. So this is looking a bit tricky. Clarify the Fool in reverse to the 5 of Swords in reverse. And I feel like whatever kind of legal matter that could pop up here, if there's a legal matter or somebody gets caught doing a DUI, why do I always say DIY? It's totally unexpected. So it could be that somebody's license gets taken. It could be there's a huge, like, you know, bill to pay with a ticket. It could be like, well, somebody was unprepared for this and this is going to have financial hardship kick in. Maybe it's a delayed because it's not right now, but it's like now this could make it hard for somebody to go to work even if they were still doing this, what seems to be illegal activity or whatever. If somebody loses their license, how do they go to work? How do they get from A to B? And it just adds that layer. So Page of Cups in reverse. It also, if somebody has children here, more again, it could affect the kids. It could be affecting, or how do you drop the kid, your child to or from school? You got one or more. How do you pick them up from their dad's place or their mum's place? You know, take them from A to B, let alone work, let alone, I don't know, see anybody else in your life. It feels like somebody could be losing their license or something here. It could be a work license, it could be a driver's license, it could be any number of things. But yeah, Ace of Wands in reverse, very, very low desire for what's coming around. Somebody's trying to think of a new idea. Look at this though, because yeah, look, we've got 3 aces out here. Somebody's trying to think about a new idea to solve this problem, to bring in new money. But this Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse as well. So what's it gonna be? Because it's like every idea somebody comes up with, there's some problem to it. Like, well, you need a car to get there. Okay, can I get there taking an Uber or public transport? Not with that type of area. I don't know. Is there something you could do from home? It's like every idea somebody comes up with, it doesn't seem to have, you know, maybe enough money attached to it. I don't know. Let's keep going and see how this plays out. So, Knight of Cups. Pay attention to your finances. This feels like somebody's out there trying to buy girls drinks. Maybe. Like, pay attention to your finances. It's like somebody's... This Knight of Cups is, you know, like, without surrounding cards attached, and without this just being how somebody wants to look or wants to present. So everything else aside, this Knight of Cups is a real sweetheart, real wears their heart on their sleeves, loving, caring, compassionate young man. Offering his cup of love. Very emotional type of person. So how does he play into this? Clarify this Knight of Cups. Somebody could know a Knight of Cups, like a younger person, and they might be like, that's the solution to my problems. If I can't drive, maybe I can get this Knight of Cups to drive me, or something like that. We've got a 2 of Cups in the reverse, and a 3 of Cups in the reverse, and a 5 of Cups in the reverse, and a 6 of Cups in the reverse. See, very one-sided. Somebody here is just thinking about themselves. Yeah. And clarify the Knight of Cups to the 9 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody's just thinking about themselves here. 2 of Cups in reverse. It's like somebody wants to maybe create a one-sided relationship just to help them out of a sticky spot. Not really because they're in it for the right reasons. They're not in it for love, they're in it for help. So they're gonna like present like they're offering love, but actually they're the ones that need a handout. They're the ones that seriously need a handout. So trying to avoid some sort of ending happening here. So somebody could go back to an ex and try to offer them, you know, somebody they've left in the past. Or you could have a Knight of Cups like come and knock on your door randomly out of the blue, or send you a message or something, and you're just like, what? Why? Now? Like, so random. Yeah, so we've got the Justice in reverse. I feel like this is somebody you already know, somebody who's already had a you've already had a bad experience with. They've already ripped you off in the past, And this person's coming in with a premeditated ulterior motive and a lot of secrets. So yeah, they haven't cleaned up their act. They're just in trouble. So, like, literally just in trouble. So it could even be like, you know, it's going to be what I had come through just then was it's like almost like a bribe, but a bribe that's presented in a way that's emotionally manipulative. Like, it doesn't look like a bribe, but it's like, hey, you know, I want to help you out. You know that thing you were telling me about? Well, I was thinking about it the other day. I don't know why, but you just pumped it into my head, and then I thought, you know, I can do so and so and so and so for you, or I can help with that, or I can tile your bathroom, or you know, whatever it may be. It's like, hey, so let's say this is like a contractor, like somebody in construction. This is just an example. And they lose their driver's license, so they can't make their way to and from work anymore. This is like somebody who's like, I've got an idea how I can bring in some money and I can, you know, avoid the drive. And I can just like let work know or whatever. I can't make it for, you know, however long, 3 months, what? So I know so-and-so, they need their bathroom tiled. Why don't I go over there and spend a couple of weeks, you know, doing some home renovations for her or for him, or, you know, it's probably for her in the construction industry, but not to be sexist, it is a male-dominant industry. There are women in it. But this is an example. Let me not get off track. It's like, oh, I'll go do that job that friend needed, and I'll charge them for it, and they can pick me up and drop me off, or I can just stay at their place while I'm doing the job. They can buy all the materials, and you know, like, that saves, you know, it's something like that. Hey, I want to help you with that thing you needed doing, and then they drop in what they need along the way. But the whole thing isn't about helping somebody else out. It's like the reverse psychology of getting what they want, what they need done. It's pure injustice. And it's manipulative. So, I know I'm bad at explaining things. My stories go, not a good storyteller. So, dark man, dealings a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. We've got a 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. This man could owe you money and you need the money right now, and it's like, okay, it's time to collect. So this is in your future position. Somebody's not living a very good lifestyle here. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's overburdened by, like, and it's like somebody just constantly feels like they don't have enough or they need more. Whether they do or they don't, that's how they feel. And we've got this Knight of Wands in reverse show up again. And this could be this dark man. This is this player energy. And we saw the Queen of Pentacles before with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh no, we didn't. It's the Queen of Swords. So more karmic feminines. So what is it with these karmic feminines and masculines? She's overburdened by what? Clarify the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. There's a decision she just refuses to make. Probably about this man. She's lying. There's judgment coming in here. Karma's coming in here, heavy. What is this about? This is like this... She's trying to heal. And it's like this man just won't leave her alone and let her do that healing work. And she can't seem to cut something out of her life. This High Priestess in reverse again. So disconnected from herself. Not listening to her intuition. Not tapping in. There's just still all of these secrets, all of these illusions created. I mean, as usual, Scorpio, there's multiple women in here. We've got 3 karmics in the reverse, 3 queens out here in the reverse. Well, I put one back in the pack, but we've had the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and now the Queen of Pentacles. So, you know, this King of Wands, Knight of Wands in reverse, same person, keeps showing up, and I feel like he's just always in this mix. But there's a legal matter here, and yet it doesn't matter current position to future position. The story just keeps on cycling around and around. Like, somebody doesn't ever seem to learn their lesson and like learn it, like stop doing it, don't do it again. It's like somebody just thinks in a way of like, how do I get around this one strategically? Like, the way a person thinks is, how do I now navigate this? It's not to learn from it and evolve and stop repeating those lessons and cycles that just keep showing up in more and new ways. It's just, how do I temporarily get around something here so I can do it again? You know? Oh God, it's like, please grow. Please grow, please learn. For your sake. It doesn't make any difference to us. Other people, I mean, other than the people that get caught up. But I mean, the people that are getting caught up in these readings are karmic. They are. So this could just simply be a threat, like a legal threat. This could be a warning. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This Queen of Pentacles has a son or a daughter. And they're not in a good way. One or more children are not doing well because she's not doing well. Karmic mother, karmic child. Limited lifestyle. Yeah. It's like this King of Wands, Knight of Wands person in the reverse is still dealing with this woman, possibly due to having children with her, or this could be a new woman in the future. Somebody that's being taken advantage of, like taking advantage of their situation. See, there's no love in this situation. We've got the Tower in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. It's like somebody's trying to come in and go, yeah, the fight we had, it wasn't as bad as you made out it to be. But they don't have any love for her. This could be like, she's literally got nothing to give. She can barely take care of herself here. But somebody still wants to come in and take whatever they possibly can from her anyway. Like, if she was living in a 2-bedroom apartment or a granny flat or something like that, with just, you know, as a single mom with her and one other kid, and somebody needed, you know, a place to stay, they would still, you know, go crash on her couch when she's literally got no lounge or something like that. Like, they would take, you know, whatever she had, even at the very little she has, for themselves. So it's like somebody's trying to crash this party, you know, and yeah, it's just wrong. It's all wrong. It's all very wrong. I don't like it. This man is karmic and these women are karmic. Now, when I say karmic, like, they're unhealed. But the thing is, with this woman, with this Queen of Pentacles, with the Four of Swords and the upright here, she's trying to heal from this injustice. And she could be in the reverse because she's struggling with children. She's struggling from past trauma, abuse, injustice. This could be the person that's connected somehow or used to be connected legally. And, you know, she's just out of sorts. This King of Wands, I think, has her out of sorts. We've got the Lovers in reverse with this King of Wands. And, you know, this could have been previously a happy family, but it's the Ten of Cups in reverse now. I feel like she's healing from him, and I don't know why it's out there in the future position, other than the fact that when the shit hits the fan for him, as it always seems to do, he may be trying to come back in here and see who can he crash. Whose party can he crash to take care of himself, or to have somebody who's already struggling to hold it together for themselves. Who can he find to take care of him as well, when they're already trying to deal with what they've already got to take care of. So, yeah. It's so one-sided. It's so one-sided. Like, it's never equal. It's never fair. He's not interested in equal and fair. He's just interested in himself. Always. So, let's get some advice. One day these readings will do better. One day these readings will be good. Manifesting your readings to make a big turn for the best, Scorpio. But the energies that are coming out are they have a lot of work to do. There's a lot of trauma bonding. There's a lot of abuse. Just a lot of abuse. Lies. A simulate life experience. It's a no. It's a no. So, yeah, I feel like it's a no for this karmic, for this King of Wands to, like, you know, shove his way back in here. But whatever question that you've asked just now, or want an answer for, it's a no. Such as, oh, will I be able to go back here? I mean, if this King of Wands was asking the question, oh, maybe I could get back in with Queen of Pentacles, you know, because we've waited, I don't know, it's been like 2 or 3 months since I completely sabotaged them. So, you know, all should be forgotten by now. It's like that. I could probably smooth over the rest. They've probably taken that massively traumatic experience and like had to just shove it under the rug and almost forget about it just to deal with life. Therefore, I should be able to, worm my way back in and, like gaslight them into believing it went a different way to the way it actually did go. Well, it's a no for this King of Wands. So it's time to stop pushing and forcing things to happen. Whatever you are trying to create right now, the timing is off. If you are constantly hitting roadblocks, it's because you are either focusing on the wrong thing, or the person you are trying to create a business or a relationship with is either not ready or unsuitable for you at this point. You need to relax and stop trying to push and force things to happen. This resistance comes from higher beings because you need to bring the focus back to yourself and become aware of which aspects of you need to mature. If you continue to push, the result will be harmful. Give yourself time to focus on a new direction. This card also asks you to practice tuning in and saying no to opportunities and requests from others which compromise your integrity. This could mean letting go of friendships where you are feeling drained. You are also being asked to say no to unhealthy food and drink substances, as well as any activities that waste your time and sap your energy. You can say no with a kind heart, knowing that you are looking after yourself. Write down any people, situations, or things you do that cause destruction in your life. Number them from the most draining to the least harmful. Imagine saying no with a smile. This could be a no to eating unhealthy, sugary food, or to demanding family members. Also, take the time to meditate on what is important to let go of in your life and what you should be focusing on. So honestly, that really much does line up so closely to what I was saying in the beginning. The sincere wish being granted. I feel like somebody is pulling back from these karmic feminines over here. And that's what I said in the beginning. So that's like saying no to like the... What did it say? The any people and situations that cause you destruction in your life. So something was definitely like somebody pulled their power back from this Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands in reverse already, or currently is doing that. But it's like a lot of things. You solve one problem and then you're on to the next problem. And so pulling back from one situation can lead into, okay, now I've got to tackle the new me or the new circumstances. I've got to tackle the next hurdle, but I don't have to tackle what's already out of my life. So, but what's good about that is you get rid of the distractions and the people that are zapping your energy and draining you. And so you can channel your focus and your energy into whatever that new problem may be, and it could be money and it could be solving that problem, but at least you don't have anything else distracting you. You can just focus on that. But somebody here is like, they're getting away from this karmic situation in the beginning, then they fall into these problems, and what do? They come back into a similar situation here because that's what they know. But this isn't a solution. It's a cycle. So it's like, but that was 2 steps forwards, 1 step back. So still overall, I think there's progress. But it's, it's like somebody quitting an addiction and then they like, they might stop drinking and then they might like have a night on it again, but they went 2 weeks, they went 2 months. Then they had a night where they got obliterated. But so long as that habit doesn't continue to pick back up on a regular basis, and that was a one-off, like hopefully this situation will be, then things are still making progress. But everyone's got free will. It's up to you. cycles and bad habits are also addictions. We're addicted to our habits. We're creatures of habit. So seriously, strongly creatures of habit. So changing life habits and in the people that have those habits that we share with, it's way easier said than done. It's a big deal, but I feel like somebody is starting to make some progress here, so that's good. It's good. This Four of Swords card here, very, very good. Healing. So, Scorpio, this is your reading today. I hope the messages are helpful, and if you liked the video, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in another few days. On the 31st will be your next reading, so stay tuned. Merry Christmas. I hope you have a lovely Christmas, everybody, and we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.